Take the literary giants, C.S. Lewis, who was also a renowned professor at the Cambridge University. And C.S. Lewis, if you read any of his books, is very open about how he came to the Christian faith. He said that he did not want to have to do anything with the Christian faith. He said that he knew that Christians were wrong in what they believed in. So the last thing he wanted to do was to embrace Christianity. I've always found that interesting. God has a sense of humor. Anytime man says, the last thing I want to do it, God says, that's the first thing that's going to happen to you. C.S. Lewis, he was claiming that he would never embrace Christianity, and yet there was one moment when he, for the sake of his teaching position, was studying through the literature and the Gospels in preparation for a special delivery of a speech he was about to make. And this is his quote. He writes this in his book, In Mere Christianity. He says, "You must picture me alone in that room in Cambridge, night after night, feeling, whenever my mind lifted even for a second from my work, the steady, unrelenting approach of him whom I so earnestly desired not to meet. That which I greatly feared had at last come upon me. In the Trinity term of 1929, I gave in and admitted that God was God, and I knelt and prayed, perhaps that night, the most dejected and reluctant convert Christianity has ever had," he said. He says he tried so hard to not be taken and captured by God, and the more he resisted, the more firmly God got a hold of him and touched him, and then became one of the greatest giants in Christian history to write defending books and theses about the Christian faith.